At center, 6'8", number 32, Trey Jackson-Davis.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at Indiana, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Hawks, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Dawkins in at small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not as early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Butler, and here's Kuminga for 3, and he buries his first look.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as he so often does.
Curry against Young. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Dawkins. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Okongwu. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Jackson Davis. Podziemski with it. Guarded by Young. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Kuminga.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Now here's Young. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Outside Podziemski. It's stolen by Johnson. Young against Curry. Lets a floater go. Pass to Dawkins. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now Curry doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Now here's Kuminga. Outside Podziemski. Curry passes to Butler. Jackson Davis a screen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Okongwu. Right side Curry. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Young. Last game with 30.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Young with it. He's covered by Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Dawkins. He's watched by Kuminga. Dawkins, the pass to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Curry. Outside Butler. Kuminga up top. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Young against Curry. Young, the pass to Dawkins.
That's the only reason I don't like that play. Because Big O set a screen for him and then me.
Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Get contact.
Pass to Jackson Davis.
Oops like that.
Here's Butler, covered by Johnson. Butler's shot is good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Young, yet to see a basket. Here's Johnson.
You gotta go on. 1-3.
On the wing, Daniels. Outside Young, from outside the arc. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you need to run Trae off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Daniels. To the middle. Here's Dawkins. They double him with Butler. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jang, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Brown comes in for Podziemski. And it's Carter in for Stephen Curry. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Moody. Back to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him now.
Here's Daniels. Still no points. Outside Young from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. The Hawks lead by 4. 59 seconds left to play in the first. There's the double team with Carter. Dawkins, pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okongwu, a screen on Brown. To the inside, Dawkins. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah. Defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Butler. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And he gets it to go.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young looking for an opening. Pass to Johnson. Here's Dawkins, defended by Brown. Dawkins, the pass to Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can...
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis comes in for Kuminga, and it's Curry in for Spencer.
Oh, it's open.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Bufkin.
Murphy got in the way.
They set the pick. The three is up. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for Golden State. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. They've got Bruce Brown. He's out there with Stephen Curry. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Moses Moody. And it's Jang in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Bufkin. Out to the right wing.
He bumped me the whole damn way to get past the screen.
Picked up by Okongwu. Drives to the hoop. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Brown. Lets it go from deep. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 5. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now I'm done.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Moody. His last outing, he had 20. Stripped away.
He running down the middle, bro.
Here's Highsmith. He's covered by Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
5 on the clock. Jackson Davis, a screen. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Dawkins. He has 7. Driving inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You going to? Oh, that should be halftime now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Atlanta on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Oakland Zoe wants to know, what's your favorite snack?
I can guarantee you on this one, Ernie. Shaq does not do snacks. He does meals.
Well, I must correct you, my good friend Kenneth. I do Shaq-size snacks. I live by my own rules.
Why wouldn't you correct me? You always call me Kenneth. But those are Shaq-size snacks. They're a giant 5-course meal for most normal people.
That's what you say.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And Atlanta making a change here. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Dawkins in at the 3. Outside Young to the paint. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got 6.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Pass to Butler.
Steal time.
Here's Butler on the take.
He steal.
The shot
okay,
off that time.
going in.
Atlanta leading by 5. Outside Young. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Herb Landy.
Here's Dawkins. He's covered by Curry. There's Young with the 3. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Knocked loose.
Defense, Dyson. Defensive player of the year, man. Team number 1 defense.
Pretty finish from Butler there.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Oh, what a play by Jimmy Butler. He's getting 8 points now.
Still got a Gatorade.
Well, Butler not able to get to the rim, but he gets the floater to go.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Curry. The time. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Podziemski. And it's Brown in for Curry. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Brown. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
They say you got to go.
Young is so good in that pick and roll. He knows what the defense is going to do and then just sets up his teammate.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2.
Nice. Oh. Defense.
Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 6th rebound
He's
on the night.
one of my favorite teammates that I've
Outside
played.
Young.
That man, defense.
Young goes in. And he banks in the layup. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
Players play better when you play Molly instead of Korea.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Brown finds Butler. 1:46 left in the third. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And he lobs it up.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
I didn't even know he was throwing the hoop. I just seen a button pop up.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Brown against Young. And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Right side Young. Fires from deep. The
Let's
three
go,
ball is
Trey.
good from Young.
They're really settling into a nice
Little
rhythm
players,
now.
I like when
Starting
I
the
get traded
game
the ball and I
upper
get the
hand.
assist.
Yeah, you're seeing their
That give it to him
offense
when
in a
he set his
flow.
feet.
Now it's
Instead of
time
coming
for
off
their
the screen.
defense to turn up the
Like in
heat
the
a
pick
little
and
bit.
roll.
To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Such nice work from Butler off the pick.
The Hawks lead by 7. Capella screen on Brown. Young from long range. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Moody good. Moody's got 6.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Dawkins. Warriors
Man,
with the rebound.
this slightly fast is pissing me off.
Jackson
Getting the
Davis
timing
has
down
got rebound number 7 tonight.
Tempo.
And now the Hawks on the break by himself. And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And here's Butler outside. Oh!
He hit that.
He got it off in time.
That is an
Fuck outta here.
incredible shot.
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball.
Yo, Dyson was in his face. He just faded away and shot the 3 and made.
A great show through 3 quarters
Shot
as we
clock
enter the
cheese,
4th.
bro.
Who will carry the day? The Hawks on top, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp, keep the cuts hard, cutting through contact, passes sharp, and the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Now, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Moses Moody, and it's post in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Jang. Here's Spencer. Here's Jang.
Defense staying with it.
Clock at 6.
And
he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but
Trey
converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And Atlanta making a change here. Buffkins checked in. Dawkins. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's how they go down the court.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Dawkins. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Play up. I can hit it.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Warriors shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Jang.
Another
foul.
There's
the whistle on the shot.
3 fouls in a row.
Free throws for him coming up.
And they just rim running.
That free throw no good.
Come on.
Line for 2. Jang.
And he sinks the
missed
second.
both.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Dawkins. The 3 is up. The rebound by Post.
That was fast again.
Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Brown. And he drops it in from the low post.
Can't get my shot back yet.
Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Dawkins. And there's a 3-second violation. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days.
We can keep it close. By the time I get in. Okay, good shit. I'm tired, but I ain't that tired.
Here's Dawkins. Johnson a screen on Butler. Dawkins, the pass to Johnson. Throw it down on the lob.
This might be the
and
last
Coach, you
quarter
took
for my
the
head
Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Pass to Kuminga, and here's Curry. Butler taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot.
Nope.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Hawks lead by 11 to the right side. Here's Young.
Shit, ready?
Oh, Young with the
what happened to me?
Well, this is what Young is capable of. Every time he steps on the floor, he is a one-man offensive machine.
And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
I got hurt.
Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Risacher, and so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.
Ain't no
it's
way
never
I
easy
got
to take
hurt,
a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Onyeka Okongwu.
I think we in the NBA Cup too, bro, and I ain't gonna be able to make it if I'm hurt, like real bad. All right, let me check, y'all. No, bro. They might tell me I can play through it, but I want my stats to be all the way down. What are injuries? League news, injury report. Oh, pinch nerve. I shouldn't be that bad. Threes on the 75, mid-range 75. I might can play through it. I'm day to day anyway. If I sit out, I at least want to come back to like this game right here. All right, so I'm day to day. I should be all right, y'all. But that's gonna do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I holla. Peace.